All right, Heisman Ballot, Paulie, we ready?
Do you need more time?
No. I think I know what I'm doing here.
Are you going to go from 5 to 1?
I'm going to go 5-1.
Take your time.
All right. 5 is a guy I like to call awesome. His name is Austin. It's Tavon Austin, West Virginia.
Wow.
Number 5 on my Heisman list.
Shows that you're watching.
Yep. Number 4 on my list. I did want to go outside the box on it. I couldn't quite do it. I've been saying all along I think Marquise Lee could be the best player in college football, and I'm going to put him at number 4. Now, I did look at Jordan Lynch at Northern Illinois because he put up unbelievable numbers. But Marquise Lee, doing it on a big stage, I thought he was great, and the defense was there to try to shut him down every single game. Number 3 on my Heisman ballot, for those of us old enough to remember what Kansas State used to be and what they've turned out to be, Bill Snyder, great coach, and Colin Klein, I thought that he did an unbelievable job. Expectations weren't like Matt Barkley, but watching Colin Klein last year, and I thought he was a better running quarterback than passing quarterback, but he still put up great numbers. And if not for that slip-up at Baylor, cost him a national title opportunity and cost him the Heisman. Number 2 on my list for my Heisman ballot, Johnny Football. Johnny Manziel. I had to look at the LSU and Florida games. Alabama was spectacular. Big stage. But I looked at the LSU-Florida games. I know earlier in the year, but I got to hold that accountable as well. Manti Te'o is going to get my Heisman vote. I thought from start to finish, for a team that needed a backbone, that lacked backbone for years, and it's a good defense. It's a team award if he would win it. But I looked at Manti Te'o with that defense because it used to be you go into Notre Dame and you realize that there was going to be an immovable object. There was an ego, a feel when you went in there. You didn't have that for years. People roughed up Notre Dame, and they're leading with their defense. And I think that's why they're in the national title game. So start to finish, the fact that you have an end result playing for the national title game, Manti Te'o gets my Heisman vote. Yeah, Paulie.
Dan, feedback already coming back on your Heisman ballot. It's blowing up. Did it play any factor into it that John Manziel is a freshman?
No, not at all. That's why I wanted to vote in a Heisman, because I said, why aren't we recognizing freshman or sophomore? That everybody was afraid to vote for a freshman or sophomore. I love the fact that you have players who come in and capture our imagination, and Johnny Manziel did. He was great. He was spectacular. But I think you had to watch start to finish, and you had to watch games a little closer with Manti Te'o. And I think it's just more of the presence that he gave that defense because they didn't have this. So I'm giving it's a team award. I mean, quarterbacks benefit all the time. You know, an offense can be great, but the quarterback's going to be the beneficiary. I think Manti Te'o with that defense, and we haven't been able to say that in a long time, that defense was great this year. So Manti Te'o will get the award. Yeah, Paulie. Or get my vote.
Did you also look at this as an opportunity to vote for a defensive player? Because it doesn't happen that often?
No, I didn't. I don't use it as an agenda. Freshman and a defensive player. I love the fact that people have opened their eyes to that. Because it should be. It shouldn't be just based on, are you a quarterback at a high-ranking team who has big numbers? I didn't want to see that. It shouldn't always be that. Because I think quarterbacks are going to put up big numbers, and it's easy to look at those numbers. Who else is doing something here? And I think that's, to be able to look at a freshman and to also be able to look at a defensive player. I think there's an involvement, there's an evolutionary feeling to this, that we've evolved to actually look at other players and not be afraid to go to somebody who's young. Yeah, Pauline.
Final question. I just sent in your Heisman ballot. Can I do the thing I do every year where I tell everybody I voted for the Heisman because I hit click on your ballot?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.